Mum and I, we're here in Bankery this lovely Sunday morning to do our second Kiltwalk of the year. So we are going to roughly every hour, I've found some facts. I've actually found 4 facts, hoping to complete this in less than 5 hours, but I've got a couple more just in case we start walking a bit longer. So every hour I'm going to give a wee fact on Sight Scotland veterans and Sight Scotland as well. So wish us luck. We're 1 hour in, we're probably not as far as I would like to be, but you can see it's really busy and it's quite small narrow paths. So I'm going to share the first Did You Know? So very briefly, I'm going to speak about history of the organisations. So Sight Scotland Veterans was established in 1915 predominantly to support servicemen coming back blinded from the war and offer recovery, recuperation and employability training. That's essentially, it had been dedicating to support servicemen with a visual impairment for 110 years. So our sister charity, a wee bit older than us, they were established in 1793 and they were established to support visually impaired people in Scotland. Now Sight Scotland was the first national organisation to support blind people in the world. So you can imagine there's 2 centuries of history there. So without going into all, keep it nice and short, I do want to mention the Braille Press, which is our commercial enterprise. So Braille Press do all the transcribing through Braille, large print and now audio formats, and their profits go towards supporting Sight Scotland. So that's your first Did You Know, guys. Right, so second Did You Know fact, we are at 2 hours, roughly 11.5k, so got some time, but quite narrow roads, well, narrow paths. So the next fact was, or did you know, I spoke briefly on the charity's history. So what brings us together today is Sight Scotland Veterans and the Scottish Braille Press are all essentially led by an executive team which will report to a board of trustees. So they will outline our vision, our mission, and ensure that we're meeting our charitable purpose. So our vision is for inclusive Scotland of people of all visual abilities to have opportunity to thrive. So that's our vision. You can check out the website for more information on the purpose and our mission, but essentially that's what we're here to try and support anyone with a visual impairment and such. So my last one, I spoke about the executive team. My next Did You Know is, did you know there's actually over 300 staff members across Sight Scotland Veterans and the Scottish Braille Press. So another quick stat is there's roughly 1,600 vision impaired veterans being supported or having been supported by Sight Scotland Veterans, and a wee add-on to that, at the last census there was in 2022 they were recording at about 176,000 veterans living in Scotland. But more interestingly is over half of that number are over the age of 65. Now it's nice, the rain's coming out. Sight Scotland, they support about 3,500 people, and in Scotland alone there's an estimated 183,000 people living with an impairment. And the last wee stat is the Scottish Braille Press support 50,000 vision impaired people through their transcribing and audio services. So final 2 miles to go, 4.5 hours walking, hopefully get finished for 5 hours. The rain's been really good because everyone's got a bit more purpose in their stride or out the way. So my final one, it's not something Did You Know, it's more if you do have sight loss, please get in touch with Sight Scotland and we support with alternative formats, Braille, audiobooks, the Braille Press are there. And lastly, if you did serve in armed forces, and that's the UK definition of being a veteran, including Merchant Navy and Army Nurse in wartime, and you are living with an impairment, undiagnosed, as long as it can't be corrected with with glasses, please reach out to Sight Scotland Veterans. So that's the last two here for me. So we've just finished the bike ride, roughly 5 hours 15, so we'll take that in this weather. We're going to get a hot dog, and I want to just say thank you to Wilma. So I'm doing this because the organisation means so much to me for my past and support, and she's supporting me, which is great. So cheers all, and we're in Dundee in August, so if you can't see it, just come.